beings who are expressions of different qualities of enlightenment. So what does enlightenment mean in the Buddhist tradition? In the Buddhist tradition, it means two things that we can understand very easily, actually. It means the eradication of all negativity, of all afflictions, of all, we could say, limitations, which we are all usually quite aware of in our lives. And it is also, it's not just the elimination of things that hold us back, it's also the full flowering of all of our potential, which if you consider what a human being is capable of, really, it's quite amazing. Creativity, intelligence, kindness, human beings are quite amazing. And so what this word that in English gets translated as enlightenment really means these two things. As part of setting the stage for making possible the reduction of afflictions and the increase of all potential, we quiet our minds. That's the first step. So all of these beings around us remind us of what's possible when we quiet our minds to become quite transformed in very positive ways. So our practice here on Sundays is to quiet our minds, which is something of great value to anything that you do in life. We practice being present, which is quite a challenge to actually be in the present moment rather than ruminating about the past or in fearful or excited anticipation of the future. And when we look at what is going on in our minds, most of the time, it's one of those things. We're worrying about the future, we're reflecting, often with criticism, on the past. And actually there have been studies that strongly show that what Western scientists are now calling rumination, what Buddhists call distraction, this kind of rumination, oh, I said the wrong thing, I should have done this, oh, I'm going to be late again, oh, I lost my cool, all these kinds of voices that are, perhaps they sound kind of familiar, there was a headline in one magazine recently, a ruminating mind is an unhappy mind, because we tend to be hamster-like in going over and over and over those things that are running on the treadmill of things that bother us. And this doesn't make us happy. And it also doesn't create solutions. What's much more likely to give us a fresh start and a fresh perspective in moving forward outside the treadmill that we are trapped in is actually just to settle down and not try to solve anything, and in fact, not try to do anything. Just be here, quiet. So that is a learning curve for all of us, and it's what we call practice. We practice here, and we very much hope and encourage you to take this practice or any piece of it home as a way to becoming more present in your lives, whatever your lives offer you by way of challenge and reward, to be present to that, to be present to the people in your lives. Offering attention, we often say, is a form of love. It is an act of kindness to pay attention. And it's difficult in our distracted world. And recognizing both that it's difficult and that it's important, we practice.